Hello! Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on Great Are You Lord by All Sons and Daughters. It's a pretty good one for beginners because it's very repetitive. There's like 3 different choruses and it just repeats a lot. So it's a good one. So the first line is you give life, you are love. So you give life. You need to establish God either on your left or your right side. I'm going to do my right for this song. So you, when you are talking to God, it's going to be an open palm handshake pointing to wherever you have placed Him. So you, forgive, I'm interpreting that as gift. I see life as a gift from Him. So you're going to make both of your hands into X handshakes, okay? You're going to start wherever you establish God, and then you're going to bring it towards yourself like this. Flip them towards yourself like, oh, you gifted to me. So you don't have to, if you don't have time to go you gift, you can just gift, because since you started it up there, people will know who you're talking about. So you gift life. 2 A hand shapes, and you're going to start them like this. Kind of start at your belly button and sweep them up life. You will probably also see people do this with L's. Either way is okay. So life. So you give life. Okay? You are love. You. And you can do this with 1 or 2 hands. You. There is no R in sign language, so you can either just do you love, or sometimes when it's you are, I'll go you and kind of like I'm showing them off, you know. You are love. If you have time, you can do that. You don't have to. People will understand what you're saying. So you give life. You are love. You bring light to the darkness. So we are going to do you bring. So you bring is going to kind of be like you are holding pieces of paper. So up like this, and they're this way. You bring, it's like he's bringing something to you. You bring light. You can keep those same hand shapes and just open them and wiggle fingers like the sunshine. So you bring light to the darkness. We're just going to say darkness. So flat, both hands. Your right hand will end up being on top, okay? Darkness. And we're going to say melt. So that means it's disintegrated, okay? So that darkness, you're going to make that same bring hand shape, okay? And then you're just going to like feed it through all your fingers. Like something slipping out of your grasp, okay? So darkness, melt, and that's going to be a really pretty transition when you're actually doing this song, okay? And then it's kind of hard to see, but that's how you're doing melt with your hands. It's not like you're trying to snap all your fingers, right? Okay, so you bring light to the darkness, and it'll match up with the song well, okay? You give hope. Okay, so this is going to be give and bring. Can kind of be, they look the same. So you give hope. You're going to make this hand shape with both hands. Your right hand is going to be more towards your forehead, not touching. And then your left hand is going to kind of be out here. Hope. So you just bend your fingers. You give hope. Okay? Pretty simple. You restore every heart that is broken. Alright, so the way that I've interpreted this is you heal every heart that has experienced breaking. Okay, so it's really close. So you, for restore, we're going to use heal. So you're going to start with open, kind of clawed hand shapes at your shoulders, and you're going to bring them up into S's, okay? Start with clawed, and you bring them out. Okay? heal. This also can mean strength. So you heal. For every, instead of actually doing the word for every, I'm just going to do an open hand sweep to show like everyone. Okay, so every heart, you're gonna have your middle fingers pointed in. I'm trying, my fingers will not be straight. So this, and then you're going to trace a heart over your heart. Okay, that's heart. You restore every heart that is broken. I am going to say that has experienced break. So experience is kind of rubbing the side of your right side of your face. I'm going to start this way, and as you come down, it grabs experience, 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 and then break. I'm going to do it over my heart to show that it's heartbreak. S hand shapes, like you broke it. Break. Okay? So you restore every heart that is broken. So again, this will match up, even though we're not saying the exact same words as the song, it matches up pretty well with it. Okay? Great are you, Lord. So great is these hand shapes, and you're going to do one bump, and bring it down, and do another bump. Great. Great. Okay? So great. Remember, there is no R. We're just going to go great. Point to God, either one or two hands, whatever is better for you. Are you? It's a good time to make eye contact as well. And then Lord, L hand shape with your right hand. Touch your left shoulder and bring it down to your right hip. So it's like you're making a sash. Okay? So great are you, Lord. Okay? So that's the first little chorus. Awesome. So let's go over it all again. You, gift, life. You are love. I didn't even tell y'all what love is. I'm so sorry. Love is like you're hugging. You're just making, I have A hand shapes, I guess, and I'm just love. I'm sorry. Okay, so you give life. You are love. You bring light to the darkness. You give hope. You restore every heart that is broken. Great are you, Lord. Awesome. Now we're going to start with the second little chorus-y thing. So, this one's going to kind of get crazy because it is not going to follow the English words like at all. So stick with me, okay? It's your breath in our lungs. So I'm going to say, your is the same hand shape, and you point it towards wherever you've established God, okay, like this. Your breath, you're going to have these hand shapes over your lung area, and you bring them out like you took a breath, right? Breath. So it's your breath. And then we're actually going to show God's breath coming out of our mouth, okay? So I'm going to start at 2 fists, and I'm going to open them, wiggle finger out. That is his breath. I'm showing it. Okay? So it's your breath in our lungs. You're going to go from wiggle fingers, and then wherever you've established God, so since he's to my right, I'm going to turn my fingers back on myself, have this hand here, into our lungs. Okay? I know it's complicated. It's your breath in our lungs. So we're just showing that we are taking in his breath into ourselves, okay? So it's your breath in our lungs. Okay? So I'm just making like this hand shape that's going right here, just to catch my other hand when it comes in, okay? That's also why I've established God on my right side this song, because I usually establish him on my left. And to bring the breath in from my left like felt really awkward, but you can. If it works for you, do it. Okay, so we pour out our praise. At this part, since you are doing so much with the breath, and it's kind of fast, it's super easy to get left behind at this part because of how fast they sing it. So it is okay if you miss the we, but the way that I've glossed it is we express praise. So we is just taking your pointer finger, starting at your right side and swooping it to your left, kind of like above your breasts, I guess. So we express, you kind of have closed fists at your stomach area, and you're like letting it out, like you feel really strongly about this and you want to express that to someone, right? Express. And then praise, open hands, praise. So we pour out our praise, we pour out our praise. It repeats it twice there. So like I said, even if you just get the we in there the first time, don't worry about it the second time because you've already established that it's we. Okay? And if you can't get it in there at all, whatever, you're still going to be awesome. So that's the only other little part to that one is it adds, we pour out our praise to you only at the end of it. So for that, it would be we pour out our praise, and wherever you establish God, to you only. You're going to start out with the D hand shape, okay? You're going to kind of swing it around and really emphasize it, like only one. You are the only. So you're going to start with palm out, and you're going to end with palm facing you. And so I'm going to do it. So we pour out our praise to you, to you only. And I'm going to actually point it to him and just have it at him. Excuse me again. Awesome. So that's the second part. Let's go over it again. It's your breath in our lungs. It's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise to you only. Awesome. Good job. Alright, so that's the second little part. The third and final is all the earth will shout your praise. So for all, and you'll see this done a lot of different ways, but for me I'm literally going to use all. So I'm going to have my left palm facing me, right palm facing out, and swoop your right hand around and land it on your other palm. That's like including everything, all of this stuff, okay? All. Earth, you're going to have your left hand kind of just sitting here like this. This hand shape is going to be like this, earth. So you have your middle finger and your thumb out, and the rest of your fingers as straight as you can make them. And you're just going to wiggle it on your platform hand. Earth. Earth. All the earth will shout your praise. I'm actually going to use shout. So you're going to make a claw hand shape with your dominant hand. Start from your chin and shout up to where you've established God. Pretty like intensely. Okay. Shout your praise. Our hearts will cry. I'm going to say our hearts will express. It's that intense emotion, right? So our is similar to we. Instead of just having a finger, you're going to have like a curved, the shape, and start again at your right side and swoop it over to your left. Our hearts. Will, you're going to make this hand shape, will, and go forward. You're saying future. Will. And express. It will cry. Okay? These bones will sing. I'm saying bones will sing. So bones, you're going to make like two X finger shapes on both the hands. Your palms will be facing you, and you're going to tap them together while going down twice, okay? So they're not touching, they touch, go down, touch. Bones, bones. Will, again. Sing, it's technically music and then sing, but when it's like a lot of singing or intense singing, we're going to do it like this. We're going to have both our hands balled up next to our chin, and we're going to, it's the same thing as the express motion, but it's one hand at a time going up from your mouth. Okay? Sing. We are like really singing. Okay? And you do that as many times as you can fit it in till the next part. So if you can just get it in once, that's okay. More, you do you. And then great are you, Lord. So that is all of the words. So I suggest going back through this, have your phone with you, have the YouTube video playing, and try to go through it. And if you can't keep up with it, it's okay, because sometimes I can't even keep up with it. Like, it takes practice. But this is a beautiful song. It's really awesome. And I plan on posting a video of me doing this with the song. So if you want to practice with that, you can. I'll be uploading the videos at the same time, so it'll be there. Okay, but first, actually, we're going to go through the last chorus together, because I didn't do that with you. So, last chorus. All the earth shout your praise. Our hearts will cry. These bones will sing. Great are you, Lord. Okay? And like I said, this is it, and it's just repeated multiple times. If you are going to watch my video and try to do it with it, I suggest like having the printed out lyrics with you, or even making a gloss if you feel like you can understand that better. This is how, oh, you probably can't even see it, sorry. But what I do is, instead of having just the lyrics, I write down the actual name of the sign that I am going to do for that part. And if it's something that doesn't have a name like this, I just write the best thing to describe that to myself so that I remember that that's what I'm doing. Glosses are awesome. They really help. So I suggest that if you have time to do it, do it. But even having the lyrics can help once you have everything memorized. Then the lyrics are good enough. You don't need your gloss anymore. But like I said, I'm going to post a video of me doing my gloss with the song so you can practice with it. Rewind this video as many times as you need to and go over the words. I don't think I missed anything. I'm really sorry, I was kind of like crazy. It's my first video in a while, and I'm like pregnant and like it's really hot in here. But anyway, so thank you for watching. Please leave any comments in the comment section. I want to get better for you guys. I want to help you learn. So thank you. Thank you for taking an interest in sign language. It's just such a beautiful language. And for all of you out there who like don't really know much, but you're kind of looking into it, learn it, because it is a beautiful, beautiful language, and you'll be so happy that you took the time to do it. So thank you.